Hey y'all. Okay, so it is time for Module 2, Chapter 2. Sets and whole numbers, number theory, numerations, and interpretation. Hi. Okay, so question 1. We are going to learn sets. See, U is universal, so therefore all is squared is U. It says locate all the elements of U in the Venn diagram. So U is the whole thing, A, B, and C are all in U. So we have 3 circles, which are A, B, and C, and we have spots where they're going to come together. Okay, so we look through our sets, which are these. These are sets. Okay, A is only in the U, so we're going to put it down here. It doesn't go in our bubbles. Okay, B is only in A. C is only in A. We look through the others. D is in A and B and C. So therefore it's going to go in this little spot right here where it all goes together. Okay, E only is in U, so it's going to go down there in the square. F is only in B. G is in A and it's in C. So it's going to go into the 2 bubbles that go together. Okay. And then of course we have H that goes in all 3. So our little help bubble over here, it says here are some this is here to help you solve the problems. This little sign right here, it looks like a big N, means and. This symbol means that numbers in both sets of numbers are the same. Means they. So if you have x equals 328, y equals 439, a with a little sign over equals 296, that means you're looking for the ones that are the same. Right here, they intersect. So you have 3 and 3. That's when you're through. When you have a big U like this, it means or. The numbers in both number sets. So therefore, A and U, you just put every single one in there. They all go together. It says X and Y. So here's our numbers. And when you have like a little A, B, C like that, and it has number over here, it means it's not in that set. Means it's not going to be an A. So everything that is not in A, 3, 4, 8 is going to go right there. So this is going to help us solve our questions we have. Right now we're going to look at list the elements in the set of B, and U means union. So therefore they're both in both sets. And it says B union C. So that means both means all of them that are in there. So B, we have F, D, and H, and then C, we have G, H, and D. So there we have our answer for A. B, list the elements in set A and B, means intersect. A and B, we look over here, and we just have H and D. Okay. And then we're going to list the elements in the set B and C. B and C, we have all of these. Means we're going to intersect right here. This is an and, so it's intersecting. We have H and D that go the same way. Okay, D is A union C. So therefore we have B, C, D, G, and H. Okay, list the elements in the set A with the line means not in set A. The ones that are not in set A are A, E, and F. Okay. List the elements that are A and C. Means these are going to intersect. See, right here, A and C. We have D, G, and H. Okay, and it says list the elements in the set A, and then we have that U word, union, B and C. So we got D and H. It's right here. Because A, union, B and C, all of them. This one is really all of them. And then you have these two, B and C. B and C is this one. really all these letters should be in this problem. This only pertains to right here, and it needs to add this part. Just missed that, sorry. Okay, question 2. Venn diagram shown to the right with the attributes described by the shapes, sizes, and colors. Let's big C, H, and T denote the sets of circular, hexagonal, and triangular shapes, respectively. Let's S, L, R, and B denote the sets of small, large, red, blue shapes, respectively. The set A contains the shapes that are small and not a triangle. So A equals S in, it says, this is the same little letter we had from last, in T, complete parts through D. Okay, so we have our little shapes up here, and I'm gonna have to move my little face over here so you can see. Here's our little help bubble. It says, here is a little help. Big C equals circular shapes, H equals hexagon shapes, T equals triangular shapes. The next sets are S equals small shapes, L large shapes, R red shapes, B blue shapes. Review from the last question. Remember our little sign, our in, it means intersects. And then we have U means union. Okay, when it has T in that line, it means not the shape represented or the color. Okay, let's look. It says 8. Demonstrate which shapes are found in the set. We have L, which we look over here to our key, is large shapes. Then we have H, and again, we look over here, hexagonal. So when we have our intersects, we get large hexagons. Okay, B, we're gonna look at our circular right here, our C, and our H, our hexagonal shapes. Look, it says U, so we're gonna say union. So circular shapes, or, remember you can be or hexagons. Demonstrate which shapes are found in the set T. That little thing means not T. And then we have our intersects R. So not triangles that are red. So remember, that means not. Demonstrate which shapes are found in the set C intersects S intersects R. So we look up here, we look in our Venn diagram, circular or small in red. That's what we get from here. Okay, question 3 is going to be fun. Show the Indo-Arabic evaluation of each of the following. Okay, so when I first saw this, it was super confusing until I figured out something. So I put it in our little help bubble. The easy way to look at this is to the placement of the numbers. You have 1,200. So if you look over here in your squares, you have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. And this is Egyptian symbols of powers of 10. So it'd be like 10, 1, 10, 10, 10, 10, and you keep going. So this is how we regularly do it. This is just regular placement. So now we have to come over here and look at it the same way, except we're doing it with symbols. So if we look at this, we look right here and we look up here, we are going to get, oh, sorry, I forgot our little things. Okay, so we're going to look at our placements. We're in the tens, so right here. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get 3. And then these mean 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now 5. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Because look over here, and that means 1. So it's going to give us 30,054. Okay, here's another one. Again, these are going to trip you up a little bit. Oh, and don't mind this little guy. He's supposed to be a whale, but I drew him crazy. Okay, next we're going to get the Roman numerals and their modern. Okay, so this one looks like a L, but it's an I. 1, you got V, it's 5. X is 10. L is 50, C is 100, D is 500, M is 1,000. Okay, so we're gonna look here, M, C, M, X, V. So we have M over here, so we know this is gonna be a 1. We have C right there. We have an M again. Looking at that. So we're gonna get 1, 9, 3, 2. Because remember, these mean 1 each, so there's 2. We have 3 of these, so we just add them together, makes 30. And then right here is gonna make 19. Okay, this one is tricky for me. Okay. Well, I thought it was the next one, but this one isn't too bad. Your triangle equals 1 and your L equals 10. Okay, so we have 4 L's, which is 10, so it's gonna be 40, and then our triangle means 1, so we're gonna have 41. Okay, the Mayan numerals were 0 to 19. That was so much fun. If you're not confused by looking at all that, you're the smartest person I know. So this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, we have 1, then right here, this means 5. We have a point and 5, so it's gonna be 6. Then we have 1, 2, 3 dots, it's a 3. Then we have 1, 2, we're gonna look over here and it's got 3 lines, so it's gonna be 17. Okay, this is how we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna solve our equation for this. Okay, so we're gonna look into our spots. You gotta do 5, which is that 5 times 18 times 20 to the second power is 36,000. Okay, then your next spot, 6 times 18 times 20 equals 2,160. So I'm getting tongue-tied. And then you come to your next spot, 3 times 20 equals 60. And then your last spot, 17 times 1 is 17. So our answer is 38,237. Ooh, I thought these were going to be hard, and then I looked the video up. These are lattice multiplications. You can totally do this if you wanted to by yourself and like just multiply it out. And all this is going to equal that, and it's really cool to do. Especially after you get the hang of it and you understand it, and you're like, oh yeah, I got this. Okay, so we're gonna look at the first one. We got 28. We're gonna put our numbers up. So our top of our lattice is gonna be 2 and 8. You're gonna give them each their own column. You get 2 and 8. Then you're gonna do it on the sides, 3 and 2. Okay, now we're gonna go to this first bubble. Okay, so 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. Okay. Then we're going to come over here, and 3 times 2, 2 times 3 is 6. So you're going to put a 0 up here. I forgot to put, there you go. A 0 and a 6, and you're going to make your square in half. Okay, then we're going to come down here. 8 times 2 is 16. You're going to put your 1 up top and your 6 down bottom. 2 times 2 is 4, so you make sure you do your 0 and your 4. Okay, now we're going to start adding. Okay, we're going to come to this spot right here and do 6. We're going to come down here. 4 plus 1 plus 4 is 9. Okay, and then we're going to come here. 2 plus 6 plus 0 equals 8. And then we're going to come up here, and we have 0. So it's going to go 0. And watch, this is going to be really cool. Okay, here's all of our math. And once you start from here, 8, 9, 6. 28 times 32 is 896. Isn't that cool? If you do all that work and then it comes like right here. Okay, here's our next one. Multiply 273 by 628. Okay, so you know how we start our lattice. All right, I had to draw these in, so they just took a little bit longer. Okay, so 2, you give its own column, 7 on column, 3 on column. Okay. Now we're going to go this side. We got to put 628. So 6 goes this way, 2, and 8. Ignore those numbers. Okay. So what we're going to do is 6 times 3 is 18. You can come right here. 7 times 6 is 42. Remember to put, you have to make sure to put your lines or it won't work right. Okay, 6 times 2 is 12, put 1 and 2. Okay, we come over here. We're going to go 2 times 3 is 6, 0, 6. Come over here. 2 times 7 is 14. Make sure you put your 1 up there when you divide your box. 4. 2 times 2 is 4. Make sure to use your 0. 4, because we got to add. Okay, then we're going to come down here. 8 times 3 is 24. Put your 2 up here. 4. 8 times 7 is 56. Make sure you put your 5 up here and your 6. 8 times 3 is 16. That is a 6, sorry. 1 and 6. Okay, now we're going to start adding. We're going to go through the lines. See how the lines are? That's what we're doing. Okay, we just bring our 4 down. Our next spot, 6 plus 2 plus 6 is 14. So we're going to put this little 1 right here, put 1 up here and 4 down there. Okay, 1 plus 8 plus 0 plus 4 plus 5 is 24. So we're going to put 4 here, and we're going to put our 2 up there. Okay. Okay, our next spot, 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 equals 11. So you're going to put 1 down here, and you're going to make sure you carry your 1 over here. And then we're going to come over here. 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0 equals 7. Okay. And then our last square, you just have to bring down your 1. And look, our answer is going to be 1, 7, 1, 4, 4, 4. So you start from here, and it gives you all of that. There's all the math. Okay, I didn't sound clear. Okay, here's our next one. Okay, multiply 964 by 593. We'll put our last up. Okay, we gotta do 9. Remember, it gets this whole row. 6, it gets this whole row. 4 gets this whole row. 5 goes that way. 9, 4, 3. Okay, here's our math. Okay, 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 9 is 45. Okay, 4 times 9 is 36. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 9 is 81. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. Make sure you put your 1 over here in that spot. Gotta make sure. Okay, 6 times 3 is 18. And 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, now that we're going to start adding. Okay, bring down your 2. Okay, and then we got 6 plus 1 plus 8 is 15. So make sure you put your 1 up there and your 5 down here. Okay, then you got 1 plus 0 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 6 is 16. So you got 1 up here and a 6 down there. Okay, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 is that one right there. We need 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2. And this is 11. So we did that. I need one more click. That's what it was. Yeah, no, I was right. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8. And we have 17. So make sure you put your 1 up here and your 7 down there. Okay. And then 4 plus 1 is 5. And that's going to give us 5, 7, 1, 6, 5, 2. And that's going to be our answer. So 964 times 593. That's our answer. Okay, here's our next one. Okay, multiply 4,952 by 243. So we're going to go ahead. Okay, here's 4, 9, 5, and 2. 2, 4, and 3. So remember we did our sides. Okay, so we're going to, I had to draw this in. So 2 times 2 is 4. Make sure you use 0 in your 4. 2 times 5 is 10. 1 in your 0. 2 times 9 is 18. Put your 1 up there when you do your lattice. 8. 4 times 2 is 8. So remember to do your 0. And then put your 8 down here. 4 times 2 is 8. Remember, you still have to have your 0 in 8. 4 times 5 is 20. Put your 2 up top, your 0 on the bottom. 4 times 9 is 36. 3 up top, 6 on the bottom. 4 times 4 is 16. Make sure you have your 1 up here and your 6 down there. Okay? And you got to come down to the next one. 3 times 2 is 6. Use your 0 and your 6. 3 times 5 is 15. Make sure you put 1 up here and your 5 down there. 3 times 9 is 27. Put your 2 and your 7. 3 times 4 is 12. So you've done all that. Now we're going to get to the add, which is fun. Okay, bring down your 6. Okay, and then we got 8 plus 0 plus 5 is 13. Put your 1 up top, put your 3 on the bottom. Okay, then we're going to go 1 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 is 13 as well. So put your 1 up here first, and then put your 3 down here. And we're going to go 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2. And that is 13. So put your 1 and then your 3 down here. 1 plus 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 is 20. So put your 2 up here and your 0 down here. Now we're going to follow that line. 2 plus 1 plus 8 plus 1 is 12. Put your 1 up here, your 2 down there. And then 1 plus 0 is 1. So it's going to give us 1, 2, 0, 3, 3, 3, 6. There. It matches. So 4,952 times 243 equals 336. See, here's all our adding right here. Here's all the multiplication. Okay, this is question 5. It says, this is always fun when we do this. Okay, move me again. Okay. Demonstrate rounding to the leftmost digit to estimate the results of each of the following expressions. Then make the exact computation. Okay. Now, here is order of operations. It's called My Dear Aunt Sally. My stands for multiplication, dear stands for divide, Aunt stands for add, and Sally stands for subtract. So we need to do this in this order. So what we're going to do is add first, and it's going to give us 1,348. We bring over the 134, and then we're going to divide, which gives us 10.05, which is our answer. Okay. B is 5 times 254 plus 523 over 35 plus 7. So what we're going to do is multiply, because my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, so we multiply first. It's going to give us 1,270, and then we're going to bring over the 523. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. 523. So we're going to have 35 plus 7. Okay, then we're going to put all this together, and it's going to give us 1,793 over 42. We're going to divide. It's going to give us 42.69. Okay, problem C. Remember, my dear Aunt Sally. So what we're going to do first, multiply, and then we'll divide. So we're going to multiply, and it's going to give us 2,66600 over 293, and then we are going to divide, which is going to give us 909.89. Okay, and now we're on problem 6. Okay, we're going to compute the sum of 432.5 to 133.5. Here's our help bubble. Okay, we're done. Here's our help bubble. To help with a question A, add with a base of 5. You circle 5 and move 1 over to the next place. The 1 moved over is standing for 5. Here's our bubbles. Okay, we're going to do dots. This is how we're going to do it. Okay, so in the 25th, this is going to be this spot. 5's are that spot, and 2 is this spot. Okay, so in the 25th, you're going to have 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. You're going to have 3 right there, and you have 2. And then over here, you have 1, you have 3, you have 3. Okay, so that's going to give us 721, because look, when you have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you bring down that 1, you move over 1. Okay, you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to bring down this 1 and 1, so it's going to be 2. And then you're going to bring over 1 right here, because you already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it down. You have 6, 7 right there. And it's going to be 6. It is 6. Sorry, guys. The little dots are right. It's 6. I don't know why I did that. Okay, it says compute the sums in 6. So what we're going to do, instead of circling 5s, we're going to circle 6s. And then if you have a 6, you will move over 1. Okay, again, we're gonna have 8 over here in our ones, 2s and our 6s. See, this is different. We've got 1, 6, and 36. Instead of 25, 5, and 1s, we're gonna do the 6s. So 1, 6, 36. So we have 6s here. And we're gonna have 3 of 1s, 7 of 6s. So guys, remember, when we have 6s, we got to circle. So look, I already circled over here. Got that circle going. See, we had 6 over here. We brought those down. Moved 1 over right here. You had 3 right here. That made 4. Move these over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that makes 7. See, and then you go with 745 sixes. Okay, so now we're going to subtract. So much fun, I promise. It is fun after you get the hang of it. Okay, subtraction. We got 414 fives minus 43 fives. Here's our little help bubble. It says the helpful hint is instead of when you subtract, you will be borrowing 5, not 1 when carrying over. Same with 6s, we'll be borrowing 6. So when we're doing our problem, oh, I did that again. Okay, sorry guys, I put that in the wrong order. So here, the little dots help a little bit in our answer, but here is where it's really gonna help. See how it's right there? The dots are a fun graph and they're easy to do and they sort of help you move them over. But it's sometimes if you're more visual, you need numbers like I do, this will help you out. So we don't have to borrow from this spot right here. So 4 minus 3 is 1, but we need to borrow over here. So we're gonna borrow 1. It's gonna make it a 3. And remember, we're borrowing 5. Borrowing 5. Not 1, borrowing 5. So it's gonna be 5 plus 1 is 6. And 6 minus 4 is 2. So you bring down your 3. So it's gonna be 321. Okay, again, we're gonna do that over here. All right, we have our bubbles right there. We got our little dots that help, and you're gonna move them down, and then right there. So we have 503 minus 24. Okay, so we have 503 over 24. So 3 needs to borrow. Okay, so we have 5. And we had to borrow from the 0, which remember it was a 5, not a 1. We have 4 because the 0 had to borrow 2. So that one's a 4. So 5 minus 4 is, oh, sorry, I just messed up. So you're gonna do 5 plus 3 is 8, and 8 minus 4 is 4. Okay, and then over here in your 0, remember that's gonna be a 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. And then remember this 5 is a 4 because we borrowed 1. So we're gonna bring it down. So it's 424, and that's how we do that, guys. And thank you guys for watching my video. I hope I made this easier. I know I had a little difficult time with the math myself. Hopefully this will help you in your math and hopefully help you with your homework. Thanks, guys. Bye.